What's good, Gray Gang? We're here today. We're going to be doing some bass fishing, and we're going back to this pond. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. We've actually been here before, but I just want to remind you how many spider webs I actually have to eat to get here. It's somewhere right around 40. It ain't easy, guys, but it is pretty juicy, so it actually evens out. Here it is, guys. As you can see back there on that woods line, that's the water. That's the pond I'm talking about. We do have some grass right here on the edge. It's super thick. Not exactly sure how I'm going to get to fish it. We have brush piles, cattails out there, but I am on land, so I really can't get over there. I would have to swallow approximately 60 more spider webs in order to get to the other side of the pond, so I'm just gonna stay over here. But if you guys wonder what am I gonna be fishing with, I'm gonna send y'all back to the past Kendall about 30 minutes ago, and he's gonna tell you all about it. Welcome, future Gray Gangsters. We are about to crack open the September MTB box. Sorry, guys, I'm not exactly a professional at what month it is. Always kind of struggled with that one. But anyways, we're about to crack that thing open with this very cheaply made knife. Here we go, guys. First step to open the box, wear some Crocs, and they'll make it like, 10% easier. But the first thing we're going to do is use the knife to cut the tape. We're just going to come on the sides right here, go real slow. That way we don't cut ourselves. And then besides that, we're just going to rip it open like we're a madman. Yeah, there we go. Now, awesomely enough, as soon as we open up the box, the best thing is on top. We got a dancing Elvis fish sticker. Are you kidding me? That thing's awesome. That's at least a $4 cash value. But now on to something else that's pretty cool. I mean, we do have a whopper plopper. That's kind of cool. Not exactly as awesome as Elvis fish, but it's got to be pretty cool. That one there in chrome color, that's gotta be good. We'll toss that over there to the side. The next thing we're gonna pull out is a rattle trap type deal. Honestly, guys, I'm not trying to lie to you. This is probably my least favorite bait in the world. And it's not exactly that I hate them. It's just that I don't really have anywhere in my area to fish them. It's just this general area I live in. There's not really much grass, and therefore there's not really much use for this thing. But moving on from one of my least favorite baits, onto one of my favorite baits. It's actually a swim bait right here. Like I was saying with that lipless crankbait, my area isn't exactly the best for that. Well, my area is best for these. These things are amazing in my area. I don't know why, but they just work. And I think that a big reason of it is that I live mostly around highland reservoirs, which have a lot of deep, rocky lakes and smallmouth. And that is exactly what these are good at, and those are not really good at. But back to the box, we got this piece of paper, which is, awesome. It says Dibble right there, except the eye is like a little dude. See it? See? That's Carl. We got these little Dobbins D-nail. Now, they're like a Nedwit rig weights or something like that. They're basically nail weights. And they're like really expensive looking nail weights. And you got a full pack of them, 3/38 ounce. And then onto the box, we're going to pull out the two types of hooks. We got these right here, Z-Lock or something like that. Just standard extra wide gap hooks. And then we got some trailer hooks, which is for this spinnerbait, a Ketchco spinnerbait. Honestly, guys, the last Ketchco spinnerbait I used, I caught fish on it until it literally broke in a fish's mouth. And the last thing in the box is some Bass Dynasty, looking like some weirdo looking outfit, wacky worms. It's a wacky worm with a paddle tail on both sides. I'm kind of triggered, but I still think we can catch fish on it. Now back to future Kendall. Let's go catch some bass. If you'd like to buy your own mystery tackle box and it's your first time, be sure to use promo code GRAYGANG in all caps. It'll get you $10 off your first month's box, which is quite a bit, I mean, that's free money. The link for the mystery tackle boxes are in the description. Just go down and look for it. And also stay tuned till the end of the video because we're actually doing a mystery tackle box giveaway, so stay tuned till the end to find out how to enter. But without further ado, boys, let me get out my fish stick and let's go swarp on some hogs. And so, what are we actually going to start out with? I actually forgot to tell y'all that, but we're going to dig in here to the fanny pack to carry it all around. There's Catch-em-all, bro. Catch-em-all's fishing's on the back of this pack. Well, I didn't notice that. But back to actually fishing. Let's pull one out. We'll wacky rig it, and we're going to get started right now. Now, because this water is pretty clear, I'm going to try to be as soft as possible. That way they don't have any reason to look up here on the bank. With clear water, if you can see them, you got to keep in mind that they can see you too. And that's probably one of the biggest places where people screw up whenever they're fishing clear water, is that they don't put enough room between themselves and the fish they're trying to catch. Once a fish sees you, it's going to be really hard to catch him after that. Okay, there we go. First cast. If I catch one, is it bad luck? I don't really know. Oh, got one. Okay. Is it bad luck to catch a fish on your first cast? I don't really care. I caught him. He's not a big one, but he bit as soon as he hit the water. That's the good thing. Got a kind of funky hook set on this guy, but that's okay. We're going to grab him back here behind the shoulders or whatever. Right there on that little catch-em-all fishing looking outfit worm. And to be completely honest, guys, I usually try to do an MTB slam, but I don't really want to do that today because I really don't like using lipless crankbaits. So I'm just going to keep fishing with this. Probably going to pull out that whopper plopper here in a few minutes. Drop it in there. This is actually a really good worm. I didn't think much about it. I just thought it was like a backwards swim bait that, I don't know, they messed up on or something. But with the wacky worm, you just throw it out there. You basically just let it sink to the bottom, then you jig it up and let it sink down to the bottom again. That's basically all you do until it gets all the way back to you. And there he is. Got him. He's not giant, but at least it goes for all you haters out there who done went down in the comment section and told me I wasn't going to catch another bass because I caught one on my first cast. At least this goes to show you guys. Okay, I've caught 2 fish on this. Now let's switch over to that whopper plopper just because, you know, I mean, as fun as it is to catch them on a wacky worm, it's hard to beat a topwater blow up, especially on an old plopper whopper or whatever this is. I've never used one of these, so it should be interesting. And here we go, whopper plopper cast number 1 right over there at the tip of that tree. Probably landed a little bit too harsh, but I think that'll be okay. Maybe they'll just think it's a frog that jumped in upside down or something. Hey man, that's what I'm going for. Maybe they thought a squirrel fell out of the tree and they want to capitalize on it. That's fine with me as long as they bite the stinking sucker. But I did say I've never fished a whopper plopper before, so therefore I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm just throwing it out there, popping it like a popper and dragging it like a buzzbait. But from what I've heard from quite a few people is that you can't really fish a whopper plopper the wrong way. So that's basically all I've got going for me at this point, because my experience level with this thing is 0. I like how you can cast it a mile though. That's, ooh, wow, that could be a... Okay, never mind. There's one. Okay, good. Whopper plopper fish number 1 on the hooks. Okay, let's not say on the bank yet, because we very well may lose this sucker. He's not a gigantor, but guess what? That's an okay tor. The plopper whopper. We're gonna name him Tim. He kind of looked like a Tim, didn't he? There he is, on the spinnerbait. Switch it up, fish the spinnerbait a little bit. You know, the whopper plopper, it wasn't working too good. Switch it up to the spinnerbait, and it seems to be picking up a little bit, but probably, honestly, not much. If you go back and watch my retrieve right there, you'll actually see that this guy bit once I was, you know, just doing erratic retrieves from my spinnerbait. That was really whenever that dude bit. It was whenever I just started doing something different. And now, guys, we're going to take a look at the chickens for a minute. You know, get a little update with them. Here they are. Say hello, everyone. Okay, that's a good greeting. And guess what time it is? Feeding time, baby. It's time for them to get some whole kernel coon. Pull it out here, guys. They love it. I have been letting them loose every now and again, but, you know, it's just right now they need to be in here. I'm not exactly sure why they need to be in here, but I'll tell you what they do. Let's go ahead and count them real quick. Make sure they're all still alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, all 12's here. Now, for you OG gray gangsters who were here whenever we first raised them as chicks, you'll know that we originally had 13 chickens, but one, unfortunately, it got killed by a coon and eaten. And as you guys also know, we caught that coon and took care of him. But there's still more. Like, there's still more coons, and they're here all the time. It's just a reoccurring problem, guys. Don't worry. We're still trapping. We're still going to get to the bottom of this, and we will get them. Don't worry. But now let's feed these guys a little bit more corn. There you go, buddy. Oh, yeah. Eat up. Eat up some corn. And so I know what you're thinking. Kendall, bro, where are the eggs at? These are chickens, right? Well, yes, guys, they are chickens and they do lay eggs. Not right now, though. The reason, if you're wondering, is because these are just young chickens. Like, they're only like 5... Bro, I'm trying to talk right here. I'm trying to vlog. Please be respectful and don't talk while I'm talking. Okay, thank you. But these are young chickens. They're not exactly old enough to lay eggs yet. However, I will say, I'm looking at a few of these and they're getting old, guys. Like, they're actually getting up there. And honestly, any time now, they could start laying eggs. I'm not 100% sure their age. Maybe like 5, almost 6 months. And generally, chickens do have to be at least 6 years old to start laying eggs, but some of them can take up to a year. So as for a specific date, when should we start expecting to see eggs? Well, I'm not exactly sure about that one, because every chicken is different. Isn't that right, Cluck Norris? And Linda. How you doing, Linda? I'm sorry, guys, about the short video. I know it wasn't exactly super long of a video, but that's okay sometimes. But right now, I'm going to go over how you can enter the giveaway. Now, one, what are we giving away? I'm going to be giving away a 6-month subscription to Mystery Tackle Box Pro Box and some swag to go along with it. I think maybe a hat and a t-shirt as well. And so here's how you enter. Number 1, be subscribed to me, of course. 2, be subscribed to Mystery Tackle Box's channel. 3, hit the like button on this video, which you've obviously already done anyhow. Duh. And 4, just go down in the comments and comment yeehaw or something like that. I don't really care what you comment. Just comment something and you're entered. And it's honestly that simple, guys. Just do those 4 steps, 3.5 steps, whatever you want to call it, and you're entered. See you soon.
You just got done watching Kendall Gray. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, and always keep God first.